Nova and I are going to model something, and we're going to show you what commitment looks and what embodiment looks before we invite people to come down and commit with us for an experience, a 3-month experience. Okay, we have a piece of red tape on the floor. Selena, does this bring memories back? That's good, Eleanor. So all it is a piece of tape on the floor, right? There's no voodoo here. This is nothing to it. On this side of the line, it's life as we know it. We're getting what we're getting, we're giving what we're giving. On this side of the line, there's a lot of stuff that's the same as on that side. On this side of the line, there's hurt, there's depression, there's struggle, but over here is vitality, and over here is change. No one can guarantee that this side of the line will never bring hardship and heartache. We believe hardship and heartache is part of human life. It's part of it's the way we're designed. There's things happen in our lives that make sense that we hurt. But what I will tell you, for people who want change, if they can get from this side of the line to that side of the line and really embody that, where they are now committing to a completely different approach and a completely different terrain, let's say, and this is about change. And this is not about trying. Trying is for, I'm not sure what trying is for. It doesn't work. This is commitment and doing. This is, I'm going to climb the mountain, I'm going to take one step at a time for a set period of time, and I'm going to commit to the people that I climb with. And at this point, Nova and I, because we've kind of cooked this thing up ourselves, and we want to try where people will engage with us once a week for 3 months in an experience of exploration and accountability. And I'm a certified coach. Nova is a hockey mom from Red Deer who happens to be doing a very good job of bringing to her family and to her life partner, to her new partner, what works. There's no question. I've also coached her through her process, and I have complete faith in her courage. She's a very gutsy girl, and her capacity to access this thing that you asked me about earlier. She has access to this engine inside, and it fires, and I like it when it fires, and there's always something significant when it fires. So when we step across this line, we're committing to a process for 3 months with whoever wants to play with us, and it's still sort of unknown. We don't know exactly what we're going to create, but it's going to be an us.
Barry, before you do that, what about the people who are online and listening?
Good point. So we will have you commit in the same way that everyone here will commit, but it'll have to be done in a way, initially it'll be like an email. Barry and Nova, I'm committing to a process with you, and we'll either start it in January. If you can't make that one work, we'll start one in April. And guess what? We're going to have to pull different time schedules together. So, you know, Alberta's an hour ahead of us, Saskatchewan's 2 hours ahead. It depends who gets part. We're going to make this thing work. We're going to find a time, and we're not going to let the saboteur say, I can't get out of bed that early, or I can't stay awake that late. This is commitment. If you commit, you're committing. So
the people online should go on the website and say join?
Yeah, they should. Okay, good point. So we need a message, and again, it doesn't have to be right now. We're modeling something. We invite people to commit right now, but I don't want you to think that this is the only moment. But I want you to see what commitment looks like, and this is how Nova and I changed our lives. That simple. We quit talking, and we started bringing something different, and we got different results. This is not a complex process at all. So,
Barry, just another clarification, I think would help is when we invite people down here, for those people that are streaming online, I would suggest that those that want to make the decision today get up out of their chairs,
okay.
pick a line on the floor in front, and step across in concert with the people here.
Okay, that's really good. And it doesn't have to be a red line. This can be, you just take your toe on the carpet and make it another color, but we want to know that you are embodying this process, because this is dangerous stuff for the saboteur. The saboteur doesn't like this. And when Selena did this, there was an explosion of sensation and heart palpitations and breath and stuff. So that's how we know it works. When the saboteur gets that stirred up, we're getting really close to something. So
I think we're gonna have to Mary Poppins this shit, right? Like just jump like the sidewalk on. Have you not seen Mary Poppins?
you're gonna do the Mary Poppins thing? I'm gonna do like a Michael Jackson thing across there. Okay. So just to be clear, what are we committing to?
Oh. Everybody that is committing 1 hour of their life to us for the next 3 months.
Once a week.
Or sorry, once a week. Did I say that? Once a
No, you
month?
said one, well, it doesn't matter. Yeah, and that we are going to support it. So, and we want to do it together. I have found one-on-one coaching or trying to hold a group to be, this is way more fun when I have a buddy in here with me. It just is. And Selena, are you willing to be in this part or not? She is? Okay, up you go. Yeah. So what I really like about what Selena brings is she's incredibly articulate. And yeah, she's already begun this process. She did exactly this step with us, how long ago, a month ago or something, and it was a big deal. It was a really big deal.
It was a very big deal.
So Nova and Selena, when we cross this line, we're committing to whoever joins us from out there in the virtual world and to anyone who joins us here that we're going to go through a process with them for 3 months. And that means we're going to make it work. We're not going to let life get in the way. So when you guys are ready, you...
We might as have a bit of a ceremony, right? We're going to do 1, 2, 3, and then you can do whatever you want. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, it's that hard. When I first did this line, it freaked me right out. It was a very big deal. Commitment's not a big deal to me anymore. I can commit to things that matter to me, and I know I'm going to stick by them, so it's not that big a deal to me.
On that side.
Okay, it's that easy. So for people out who are streaming, find yourself a line, and for anyone who wants to join us, please come down and join us, and we're going to go through the same process. Again,
Anyone from the audience, please come down
Yeah.
who's willing to make the commitment. You've been asking about it.
and the other thing is, we're going to break 2 pods. One is for the person himself who is struggling with depression or some sort of emotional distress, which could include addictions and all that. And I want people, maybe we'll do it maybe at the same time, and if there's anyone here who has a loved one who is either depressed or addicted or something, I want them to engage as well, because they are such, everyone just, it's all about helping the depressed. What about the people who have to live with us? How the hell do you figure out how to live with us? It's hard to live with us.
So is there any loved ones there
Yeah.
who also want to join the pod? Come along.
Wow, gutsy people.
Wow, wow, wow. Fantastic. Let's have a hand. Come on, for everyone. Let's have a hand. Fantastic. So, Selena, can you come on this side? So, come here. Yeah, come on this side.
So by the way, Darren, my buddy Darren, was my co-presenter in 2015. He told his life story in front of a room full of strangers before he shared it with his own family. So can I have a round of applause for this guy?
Well done.
What I didn't tell Darren was that he would have a headache and a hangover for 2 days after that. And he now knows what I'm talking about. Wow, you guys, I'm impressed. So for these people here and anyone out there, I want to help define the geography. Back here is where you already are. You can stay there as long as you want. It's totally okay with us. But it's not part of what we want to create with the pods. This side of the line is where I want to play. This is where I spend my life. This is where I'm going to spend my last breath. This is about vitality. It includes heartache because I fall in love and people either cut me off, it doesn't matter. But it also includes this incredible freedom and this inner peace. And when, this step is a big deal. So does anyone have any questions before we make this step? And one more thing. I believe my friend is committing to working as part of our pod. He's a coach, and he knows this space, this black dog. He knows it from the inside. So, okay, folks, and for you guys out there, wherever you are, we have no questions here, and when you folks are ready,
We're going to do the 1, 2, 3 again.
okay.
Okay? 1, 2, 3. Okay.
So, we have the beginnings of a pod. This was my dream 4 years ago, and we have some emotion. So this is what happens when we commit. And yes, we got some real stuff going on here.
This is why Barry and I do what we do.
A lot of people believe when they've got all these tears that are inside and they just don't want to let them come out because they're so scared that they'll never stop crying. But we always do stop crying. And then maybe we cry again another time. And then we stop. And it's okay. And this is beautiful. This is just beautiful.
This side of the line, this is what it's like. This is our pod. Howdy. So as far as the details and all that, I'm going to have our committed people communicate with us. We'll make sure, and I would like anyone who wants to be part of this community as we walk forward to hit our website, depressionconfessions.org, and hit join us so we can keep in touch. If we can get Andrew Fellmar on a podcast or something, I mean, my God, what a riot. So, and we also want to be able to keep tabs on these guys and see how they're doing. We won't share anything private because it'll be absolutely confidential what they're doing, but anything they want to share and they want you guys to know, we'll make sure they share it with you. So, and that's it.